right. Figured it's time we get to know me a little bit. So right here we got the great journey that I've been on the last 2 years, I'd say. So I just got some categories here. Gonna talk about it. So first we're gonna start off with day trading. So 2024 to 2026, I've been day trading. Um, Started off with just support and resistance, trading that type of stuff, and then kind of got into liquidity concepts, ICT, a little bit of order flow. But currently that's unprofitable. I did a ton of research on it, found a ton of articles, pulled that into Claude, built a model, back tested it, and profit factor was negative. So kind of had to repivot. Um, and during that time frame, I wanted to make an app that I could track myself in my progress, which is where I came up with Beacon, which I've been working on since about April of this year. Pretty much a trade journal, net worth tracker, link it up to your firms, Robinhood, Fidelity, etc. Be able to view your net worth, all that stuff. It's also got stuff built in for, physique assessments if you're into that kind of thing, tracking your calories and whatnot. Um, so here's a wait list if you want to join. Um, it's free right now. It's approved on test flight, just fixing up some stuff on my end before I send out a public link. Um, and then, we also got investing here. So since I want to say September of 2023, I've just been investing in ETFs and whatnot, occasional swing trading on my Fidelity account. But this has got me, that 10 to 12% return since then, which is pretty solid. Um, and then in terms of swing trading, I've had a couple big ones, mainly with AMD and United Healthcare. AMD, I ended up making 50% on my position, and United Healthcare was also around like 48%. So those are my two biggest ones. Otherwise, swing trading is kind of, not a huge priority to me, just because there's a lot of risk associated with that compared to, just regular investing. Um, but I am currently building a model that will analyze my account and automatically take swings and options trades for me. And I'm thinking about incorporating that into Beacon. There's just some liability stuff on my end with, having it do it for people's accounts. It's technically not legal to do that. Um, so that's where we're at right there. And then physique. So I started at 230 pounds back in, let's see, around May of last year. And now, yeah, so 230 pounds last year, and now we're sitting at around 169. Just been lifting consistently the last 9 months or so. Um, so that's been a big part of my journey, as well as the financial part, obviously, and then also losing weight, getting a nice physique. Which I mean, we're getting there, but definitely some room for improvement to say the least. But so that's kind of been my whole journey. This is a really unstructured video, but kind of wanted to be real with y'all just to show. Um, and I can dive into each of these specifically if you want, because I've spent hundreds of hours on each of these. I mean, day trading's probably been the biggest one. Let's be honest. I mean, everybody loves day trading. It's it's just dopamine rush. Getting quick profits in 20 minutes, 3 minutes. I mean, the other day I took a trade and made TP in 2 minutes off two 1 minute candles. So everybody loves day trading, but nobody talks about how it really is just not profitable. The guys that make it big, Powell, TJR, all those guys, they've built a model, and it works in some conditions, works not so well in others. Um, but these guys are able to utilize it in those specific market conditions, and milk NQ, make courses, bank money even on the months that they're red. And that just helps with scaling your content, which is what I'm doing right now. So if y'all want to follow along, this is going to be posted on my trading account as well as potentially TikTok. We'll see. But my YouTube is at FT Blake. So this is the account it's going to be posted on. And then if you want to follow along my lifting journey, that account is Blake Lifts 08 on TikTok and YouTube. So follow those two accounts. You'll get all the updates on there, physiques, trading account. I'll be posting more stuff like this, obviously, to be transparent, because that's really what everybody needs right now is less course selling and people to be more transparent. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you want me to dive on any of these. I'd be happy to do so. That's it.